Hello guys, welcome to our weekly analysis, FX Weekly Analysis for the month of September 8th to 12th, 2025. In this analysis, we'll be showing you my anticipation, the heartfelt anticipation for the week, the bias for the week. When I talk about bias, please understand this. I'm not talking about all throughout the week, all right? I'm not talking about all throughout the week. So if I say buy, I'm not saying you should buy all throughout the week. If I say sell, I'm not saying you should sell all throughout the week. No, go through our last videos, go through them, you understand what we mean by bias. It's just to get a setup that should give us 50 pips for the week. 50 pips. If we are lucky, we can have two setup for the week, and that will be massive. Like what we had for 3 weeks now, two setup back to back, and it has been massive. 100 pips every weekend. The less is better, right? So that notwithstanding, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. All right, subscribe, follow us, and like the video, drop your comment and share to others. Please share to others. All right, you can also join our free Telegram channel. All of these things are just for free. Okay, they're just for free. Now you know how the last week panned out. You know how it panned out, and you can see here DXY still has a long way to go. All right, but don't forget there is an imbalance here that needs to be rebalanced, and we have what we call IFVG, right? There's an IFVG here, right? So you should, I don't trade that, or at least I've heard much about it. I know how price reacts on that area, so please take note of it. And on Euro USD, look at it here on Euro USD, and you can see how price pan out, and we sold, and we are still on the selling position for Euro USD is still very much bullish. Now, the overall time frame, right, on EUGU is still very much bullish. All right, any sell we are engaging in is just a retracement. All right, so take note, we still have a long way to go into this level. All right, a draw on liquidity into this level. So price can also retrace. Don't forget the IFEG on DXY, which controls most of these currencies. You can also see it here. We also have another uh, IFVG here too, right? So we also have a draw on liquidity here. Have a draw on liquidity here. All right. So what is the heartfelt bias for the week, guys? The heartfelt bias for the week. We still want to go bearish for the heartfelt bias for the week. We still want to wait for anticipate the setup that should give us 50 pips on a short move. That means we want to go bearish. We want to go bearish. That doesn't mean price might want to like keep dropping all through. No, price might open and push up. All right, I still want to get my, if price open and my 50 pips was not target, I can close my trade because I already having about 40 pips in profit to target 50, which was the second setup for the week. All right, so price might open, drop down a little bit and push up. All right, the moment price reacts off this rejection block, I might look for a sell, right, into this rejection block. I'll start hunting for a sell. All right, and price can also Monday or Tuesday give us an SMT on EU and GU and drop. All right, to fill the IFVG I showed you on DXY and Euro and GBPUSD. So here price might return down to this block here, right? This block here, price might react down to this block here, but I must wait for an SMT. All right, I must wait for either of the types of an SMT which I have dropped in this channel before now. All right, either of those type of the SMT or on this rejection block, I will look for a sell setup. If it wants to buy, let it keep buying, and until it hits a good key level, I will not look for a sell setup. All right, so whatever direction it wants to go, I don't care. All I want to do, I want to watch out for those setups that will kind of confirm that this thing is about to drop. Once it drops 50 pips, I close the trade. I am done for the week unless I have another setup similar to that before I'll go into the market again. Don't forget, it's all about quality, not quantity. All right. So all you need to do, it might look so boring, but you should be disciplined enough to take one trade, two trades, three trades. But for heartfelt, we don't exceed 2 trades for the week. We can also have 1 trade and we are good for the week. It's been massive, it's been rewarding, it's been profiting. All you need to do, key in, use your strategy, and follow us as we make profit together. Till we meet on weekend Saturday for a review on what might be happening from the market. All right, guys, I wish you good luck and good trading. Bye.